When we left Arequipa, we were headed to Chivay, but rather than go the direct-ish route, which would take 3.5 to 4 hours, we decided to set aside the whole day to explore the nature reserve around the Salinas and Aguada Blanca. We'd driven up there a little bit already and been amazed by the spectacular views, but we weren't prepared for the breathtaking remoteness of this place. We also had no idea that when we got back on the main roads, we'd be going over one of the highest paved roads in the world.
Rock 3 miles high!
Okay, so Randy made it through rush hour in Arequipa. That was his first Peruvian rush hour.
500 meters. Boy, those people are aggressive.
Yeah. It's funny because they're not, as drivers, they're not terribly aggressive most of the time. At morning rush hour in Cusco too, they were very aggressive, but not hostile. So here we are. But anyway, so this is the outskirts or the suburban area of Arequipa, and we are headed out to the Reserva and see the Salinas, and then on to Chivay. We just loved where we stayed here. He's basically going straight, so I'm going to tell him directions too much. And yeah, so we're on our way.
600 meters, merge onto Maria Nieves y Bustamante.
So Randy told me we just actually passed the official dump, because yesterday we just passed lots and lots of places where people threw trash.
So maybe if you're on the other side of the ravine, you just don't want to go
don't want to drive all the way over here to dump your trash. So
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but once you get outside, in the city is beautiful, and then outside the city is breathtaking. Look at all that dust blowing up, though.
Wow.
Oof. Yuck. Okay, we're at about 14,000 feet. We're about to go through a tunnel. I wonder how wide the tunnel is.
So one of those mysterious just walls. It's just a wall.
Yeah. Well, you can see no one's coming. That's good. Wow. Okay. That is just interesting.
One nice thing about how dry and dusty it was is that the roads could be narrow in places, but you could see another car coming from miles away because of the dust trail they would kick up. Yeah, we're just commenting on the multicolored mountain over here. We stopped and are taking vicuña photos. They're in the distance, but we got a little zoomed in pictures of them, I think, and Randy's gonna do some drone photos. So wild up here.
seeing this moss on the rocks, lichen or something. Randy's gonna try to get a good picture with his camera.
We were so interested in the green plant, the Ureta. We didn't know what it was called then, though we didn't even realize till later that this was our first glimpse of an adorable little rabbit chinchilla-like creature called a viscacha.
So we're just above 14,000 feet. We saw our first vicuñas. This road is not bad. Randy's doing fine. I couldn't do it because of my fear of heights, because there are places where you're close to the edge, but the road itself is in good condition. Some places it's narrow, you have to pull over, but really it's not bad. So really spectacular to be up here.
It's kind of funny that we stopped to see these vicuña that were so far away, because later they were everywhere, crossing the road right in front of us.
You don't have to be scared. I just got my camera out. They were looking at us.
I know.
We see the Salt Lake out there in the distance, and we think this is a water spout. Wow. That is an interesting thing.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Flamingos!
We saw on the map that there was a hot spring nearby, so we drove over there, and thankfully there were no other tourists, but there was a woman selling water and snacks, so we were able to stock up on supplies.
And there's the hot spring. Okay.
You're all set. Do you want some chocolate?
I can't think of another day that surprised us this much anywhere. Partly because we just didn't know what to expect. We had a vague idea that it'd be nice to see a nature reserve and hopefully we'd see some flamingos. But this day, this place was so beautiful and so remote. And it was so funny. after all these remote roads, we came to a little guardhouse, and the man immediately said, "Are you on your way to Chivay?" Which, of course, we were, but it seemed really funny to us that he would know that. It felt like we were out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
We're on the other side of the lake now, and there are so many flamingos. He looks a little braver. I'm going to say it's a he. Maybe it's not that. Society arranges itself.
They go.
All right, now I don't know my camelids, so I think some of these are alpaca, but some might be llama.
Oh my goodness.
What are you, llamas, alpacas? Are they normal? right, suddenly the road got very bumpy.
Yeah.
It was, you know, just a dirt road, but then suddenly it was more than that.
From 60 kilometers an hour to not 10.
Once you're back on the main road, there's a tourist stop where all the tourist vans stop, and we stopped there, got something else to eat, more water, got some gas.
Okay, that we think is actually ice. It looks like ice, and we're at 15.6. All those corns out there. All right, we're at the end of the reserve. We are at almost 16,000 feet. Look at all the rock
3 miles
markers.
high. Yay.
There's,
It's as high as you've ever been.
I'm sure it's as high as I've ever been. We're on top of the world. We're at 16,000 feet. Nice paved road comes up here, and you have a mirador of the volcanoes behind us. A little hard to breathe, but amazing. There's a lake over there. Look at these hardy little guys. We are at 16,000 feet. There's hardly any grass here, but there are still vicuñas.
Just cruising along.
Yep. And this really is such a nice road.
I've been waiting for my time, staring at the moon at night, and I wonder if I ever cross your mind. Is it a blessing or a curse to feel this hard?
We were just saying this has to be on somebody's list of the most beautiful roads in the world. It's Arequipa 109, and I think maybe Peru 1 South.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can see the rest of our adventures in Peru. In our next video, we'll show you the cute little town of Chivay and our day at Colca Canyon, and answer the question, is it worth going if you don't do a Colca Canyon trek? If you just go early to see the condors.